different shit. I might just hit your bitch out walking the party.
Are we going to be talking about the teams that have 6 losses that still have a chance of making it to the playoffs? So you got the Green Bay Packers, you got the Arizona Cardinals, you got the Bears, the Raiders, the Jaguars, the Lions, the Steelers, the Houston Texans, and the New Orleans Saints. So I'm gonna show you the settings. I'm gonna show you the standings too. But who do you think has the best chance of making it to the playoffs right now with 6 losses?
Shit. To be honest, looking at these teams, that's why I'm just smiling because like looking at these teams, all these teams is like it's not looking good for them at all.
They are dog shit right now.
Yeah, they all like weak. I can't see none of them making the playoffs. But if I had to choose, not for real, I really think if I had to choose one, I would have to choose. I would have to choose the. This is tough. Fuck. I would have to choose probably the Bears, just because the Packers are always like the leader in the division, but the Packers are ass or garbage. The NFC North has 3 teams in this picture right now. You got the Packers, you got the Lions, you got the Bears. Obviously, the Vikings are the leaders right now. But I think the Bears can make a run, especially with them getting Claypool. They have a really good running game. They got 2 good running backs. They have a solid defense, especially solid defensive backs. I feel like if they get their shit together this week and get a W, and if they're able to keep on the momentum, I feel like they can make a run. Cardinals is looking real ugly, especially Buda Baker's ruled out for this upcoming game, so it's looking ugly right there. So if I had to choose, I would say the Bears, and then second fiddle would probably be the Jags, just because they had a really solid comeback win last week against the Raiders.
See, I'm probably gonna have to go with the Packers myself. I don't know if the Bears have a team that's able to keep on winning. I know they coming off a big win this last game. Justin Fields looked good. He had a big improvement, like we were saying. But I'm gonna have to go with the Packers. I'm gonna have to go with the team that I know always makes it. I know it's taking a gamble because they haven't shown us anything. And I know I keep saying to myself, like, you gotta stop comparing this new Packers team to the old Packers team. But you know what I'm saying? But when I look at this Packers team, I still got trust in Aaron Rodgers. I still believe Matt LaFleur could get this team to the playoffs, and he's the only team out of these 7, 8 teams or whatever. Are these 9 teams? They're probably the only team that's made it consistently. The only team that's pretty much proven. Who, the Arizona Cardinals? They got scraped by the Rams first round last year, and then they still not looking like they haven't really shown any improvement since they've really started this season. You know, they got a little better when they added Hopkins, but besides from that, the Arizona Cardinals still looking like the Arizona Cardinals. And then with the Steelers, you have no quarterback. Texans, their whole organization's in shambles right now. The Saints, Taysom Hill, Andy Dalton, still trying to figure that shit out. Like, Jameis Winston sitting on the bench. The Lions, ass. Jaguars, they still trying to figure things out there. Young team. Raiders, straight disappointment. Bears, like I said, I don't know if they could be able to beat the Packers out to make the playoffs. So that's how I'm looking at the standings.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I feel like I mean, don't get me wrong, the Packers, like you said, the Packers is always, like you said, they're proven. Same thing with Steelers. They've always been proven. I even feel like the Saints has always been kind of like, it seems like every year or every other year the Saints is always in the playoffs as well, like getting the first round home game. The Saints has always been pretty solid, but the team that you got listed, this is a different year, bro. Like the tide has changed. Like we got good teams that's number 1 in the division, like the Browns. Like whoever thought the Browns was gonna be like, I think they're like second in the division right now, even without the Watson.
So you really think that Bears team? You really think this Bears team could beat out the Packers?
Yeah,
for a playoff spot. You see how it is right now. Okay, the Vikings, they clearly gonna win that division.
It's completely even right now between the Packers and the Bears.
How about the Rams? Could the Rams maybe sneak in there?
Nah, because
they got 5 losses. Damn, out of the 16 losses, I think Rams will probably get in there before the Cardinals. Shit, I don't know. Cardinals might be able to get a better record than the Rams.
You think so?
They might. I'm not saying they is. They might. The Rams still kind of scary. I don't know what the Rams are. I don't even know what the Cardinals is yet. So, and we're 9 games into the season. And it's crazy that we're still trying to figure it out.
I know, it's crazy. But I like it like this. I always kind of like, I mean, you know, the season gonna go how it's gonna go, but I always like it to where like the last few games really matter. Like
Yeah, to size it out
Yeah,
so they
like,
ain't sitting their fucking players the last week and all that.
yeah. Hell